Hello, this is Cooper from Christians with Ambition, and today I want to talk to you about a topic that I think not only is the Christian community at large dealing with, but so is just the entire world, and especially the U.S., and that is spending beyond our means. And I'm going to use some verses that illustrate some biblical wisdom that you can tie into your life to have a better financial life. Being a financial planner, I get a lot of questions about how to spend money, how to operate a budget, do all these different things. And then as an entrepreneur, I also, think a lot about money and how to spend money myself and where to spend money in the business and, how to take on debt or not take on debt, all these different things. And so I found this verse as I was reading that I think perfectly illustrates something that, we need to hold, near and dear. And that's Proverbs 21:20. And it says, "Precious treasure and oil are in a wise man's dwelling, but a foolish man devours it." And this perfectly illustrates this problem that we deal with as consumers, as people in a nation that at large is, very well off, that, we have very little, needs that aren't met. We have wants, obviously, but that comes from having all our needs met. And where we take all we have and we want to always get more, right? Like we live in this vicious cycle of just constantly seeking more and wanting more and buying more things. And what happens is, and this is illustrated in the power of habit, the more you purchase, the more you buy, the more you want. Okay, it doesn't just stop. There's no like thing where it's like, all right, I bought this cell phone. It's a great cell phone. I wanted it for a long time. It's got a great camera, great screen. Everything about it is exactly what I wanted. I've been saving up for it, been wanting it for a long time, and now it's in my hand. That doesn't just fix your issue. That doesn't just make you want to not buy more things. In fact, what this does is because you bought this, because you buy things, it makes you want to buy more things because it sets off this trigger in your mind that says, this isn't enough, because you cannot fill a void within yourself that can be filled with, technology or, money itself or any of the possessions that we have. So rather than what this verse is talking about, rather than using this money and saving it and being a good steward of it, it says the foolish man devours it. The foolish man devours all he has and does nothing to save it or to grow it and to use it in a capacity that can be helpful to others. And this is a great principle that I think we all need to learn, is that money isn't a bad thing. What money does is money magnifies, okay? Not everybody who has money is a bad person or is a greedy person. In fact, all it is money magnifies who you were before you had money. So if you were greedy before you had money, you're going to be greedy after you had money, okay? If you're a giving person, okay, they're going to give you a title, and it's got a little bit longer name, but it's called a philanthropist. And you're going to be called a philanthropist because you've been giving that money away. So rather than devouring all you have, okay, and looking at money as a bad thing, focus on who you are as a person, become the best person you can be so that when you do have money, you can use that money for good things. But don't just devour all you have. Don't be a consumer and just allow it to take over you, because as the Bible says, precious treasure and oil are in a wise man's dwelling. They're in a wise man's dwelling. He's not just devouring all he has. He's not a person who's just buying and consuming and wasting and, like for instance, a company, Patagonia, they do a great job of illustrating this idea that, although they're a company who sells products, they're not just selling these products so you can buy new ones, constantly be buying new ones, even though their business model is based on that. They talked about like these basically goods that last a long time and they should be passed down. And they have this program called Worn Wear, where they patch up clothing and make it renew, because the reality of the situation is we don't need as much as we have. In fact, we have much more than we need. We have so many wants that it just clouds our vision. And the more crap we have, the more stuff we have, it gets in the way. So rather than devouring all of your money, everything you get, and spending it, purchasing things, leasing things, renting things, buying things that you don't need, think about saving it and storing it so that later on you can be a good steward of it now, but later on you can also be a good steward of it and use it for the glory of God. Because I'm not to say that like it's bad to purchase clothing, but being able to help somebody out in a situation that they need, I think is more God glorifying than just buying a new outfit so you look good. I think it's something to think about. But this has been Cooper with Christians with Ambition. We're going to start weekly videos, so if you have any questions or things that you want me to cover, put it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk next time. See ya.